See, members, actions. You have 4 options. Place selected. Ready. Edit seat. Entering. Uniform. Uniform name option. Uniform name option is set to current. Uniform name option. Uniform name option is set to current away option. Uniform name. Uniform name option is set to current away. Uniform name. Uniform name option is set to current away. Ready.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Warhawks will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Alabama's offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running it to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Wants to throw. It's Russell. Right down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
From a goal line defense.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away he saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
He'll do it himself. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down. And the Warhawks will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. To the air, it's Russell. Snagged in the middle, it's Cuevas. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Fires to the tight end. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down.
That's a really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
After that last completion, it's second down. They want to run it left here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The short hands, it's Miller. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Right, nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Miller with the ball. Got the first down and more. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down coming up. Quick handoff. Creates a little room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the outside. Oh, what a move to get room. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in the
Entering
back
play
pocket.
call, 3, TDM mug. There are 16 categories.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
That's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
Entering play call. Coach suggest RPO duo alert post. Or electrical locked.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Flips it out to the back. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys. There's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
And a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Play call, 3, formate, pistol, close. There are 3 categories. You have 8 options. HP counter WK is selected.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The give is to Miller. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
There are 6 categories.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if
Entering
you put a
play
good
call,
drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
There are 6 categories.
The
You have
Tide
9
crowd
options.
will make noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated. But he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game and be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Kick is in the air. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
You have 8 options. Rocket tosses, select max protect.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Makes it past the marker. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Trying play action. On the move to his left. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Gets it out fast. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown time.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Coming out with it, it's Evans. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with this decision.
He's got to be dialed in, because defensively they're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of a defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score, and score pretty dang quickly.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Warhawks will punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. On the option. He'll pitch it. He's loose. Got enough for the first. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Alabama! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up 14 over the Blue Bloods. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yes.
Give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there.
Oh, a lot of space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
The
Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Blitz is selected.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense in a bunch formation.
Options, and the blitz is selected.
Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Warhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. On target. At the 40, there he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Formation.
Well, not every explosive play in the passing game needs to be a 70-yard bomb down the field. If you find your running back in the progression, you just get it to him quickly. He's one of the most dangerous guys on the field with the ball in his hands, and he showed you that. Great vision, great speed, phenomenal job after the catch, and it's a big play for the offense in the passing game.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Flips it out on the screen. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Never a doubt. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Play call, top, normal.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David.
Lofts one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Russell. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it inside the 30. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Entering play call from recent player. Coach suggestions. There are 8
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Entering play call, college, there are 2 categories, normal.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out in the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Gonna swing it on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, over G, there are 2 categories, you have 22 options, SS Blitz 3
now
selected.
A lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes that Alabama offense. Miller with the ball. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one.
Entering paused screen, you have 11 options. Resume is selected.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snags it! And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points. It's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they feature him.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to power it in. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. It's 4th and goal, and they'll go for the... And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
There are 6 categories.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on second and long. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Warhawks decide to put it away. That leg is staying loose, already the fifth kick of the night. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point.
Entering paused screen, you have 11 options. Resume is selected.
And be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game. And
he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stand. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in football.
There are 6 categories.
The Warhawks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
Coach suggestion, flood.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Toss to the outside. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Here's the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Here's the pressure. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Sometimes the hardest completions for quarterbacks are the ones where guys are wide open. You don't have to throw it any faster trying to get it to him quickly because you know he's so wide open like on that last play. Just take your steps, throw in rhythm, and just throw a catchable ball.
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. SS looks
Final play of the quarter coming. An open space downfield. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead to around the 26.
There are 6 categories.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion.
Spread.
He'll keep it himself. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. The defense did a great job flying up, know where to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the back.
Here comes that Alabama offense. You have field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on, this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the give off the left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Tide!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining
There
up
are
to
8
tack one
categories.
more onto that
We
lead.
have 15 options. Pat Dempsey is selected.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And let's check in with
Entering
Kevin
play
Connors in the
call,
studio.
Colin.
Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really
Entering
believe
play
it's a
call,
thing.
recent. There are
Oh,
6
that's
categories.
speculation all
Nine
week, and now we
options.
know.
SS splits, three
Something
is
tells me,
selected.
fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, the running back has it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no
Entering
other way
play
to put
call,
it.
reset. Entering auto flip on pop-up. The I will handle flipping your defensive plate.
Bad day.
Entering play
I'm
call,
trying to put a
reset.
drive
There are
together
6
here, maybe to
categories.
just get
Nine
some kind of
options.
momentum,
SS splits,
something
three is
positive, maybe
selected.
something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are
And the
6
Warhawks will bring the
categories.
punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of
Entering play
yardage he could on the
call,
punt
formation.
return.
Player. Josh Quagaz. Dylan Russell. Daniel Hill. Jalen. Coach suggestions. There are player. There's pistol. Flow. Pabu Flow.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Entering
A lot
play
of offensive
PhD
coordinators
and
out there.
around power.
A similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking...
Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
Entering
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take it in.
Entering play. Coaching. Pause. You have pass sub backups. Entering mass sub. Confirm. Entering paused screen. Entering
start
play
at the
call.
25.
Recent. There are
They'll
6
put this one in play
categories.
first snap of the
9
drive from
options.
the
SS
25.
splits, 3 is selected.
Wants to go
Play
stop
call.
cold as soon as he got it.
Category.
Gun wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right